Keep up with Power 108.9 on social media.
Can I find you?
Instagram.
At Power 108.9.
And Facebook.
At Power 108.9.
It's the exact same thing. It's at Power 108.9.
Okay.
Power 108.9, a station for the people.
If you're a content creator, social media socialite, influencer, or simply love to record current events, you need the Joystick. The Joystick is an essential tool for every type of digital content creator. It holds 2 or more mobile phones or tablets, allowing users to stream and record hands-free on multiple apps simultaneously. And it's lightweight and portable. For more information or to purchase your Joystick today, visit our website at www.joystick.com.
Yo, it's Michael McFadden of Power 108.9 for our folks over at 404 Computer Repair. Where do I start? iPhone and Android screen replacement starting at only $69. And not only that, they do it all. Really, computer repair, tablet repair, Xbox, iMac. Honestly, yeah, they do it all. Call them 404-259-0183. Once again, 404-259-0183. Now, I got to be real with you. My family and I have been clients with them for a while. As a matter of fact, 404 Computer Repair repaired the iPhone screen of our then high school freshman who is now in his mid-20s. What? So, if you're looking for affordability, great quality of workmanship, and a team that will get the job done the first time, call our friends over at 404 Computer Repair. Hey, they're located just minutes from the Battery, Atlanta, right there, 360 Cobb Parkway, Southeast in Marietta, Georgia. Hey, just give them a call though, 404-259-0183. And of course, tell them you heard it right here on Power 108.9. Let's go.
If you're a content creator, social media socialite, influencer, or simply love to record current events, you need the Joystick. The Joystick is an essential tool for every type of digital content creator. It holds 2 or more mobile phones or tablets, allowing users to stream and record hands-free on multiple apps simultaneously. And it's lightweight and portable. For more information or to purchase your Joystick today, visit our website at www.joystick.com.
Yo, it's Michael McFadden of Power 108.9, and I want to ask you a question. Are you looking for a new house? If so, you need to holler at our guy, the mortgage guy, Alvin Jameson. AlvinJameson.com. Yeah, Alvin like the chipmunk, and Jameson like that fine whiskey. Not only can he help you on the purchase of that new home, he can also assist you on that refinance as well. So whether it's FHA, conventional, and of course that VA home loan that you sitting on right now, yo, call Alvin Jameson. 404-587-9033. Once again, 404-587-9033. Trust the guy we trust here at Power 108.9. Alvin Jameson. AlvinJameson.com, or just call him 404-587-9033. And of course, tell him you heard it right here on Power 108.9. Let's go.
My powerful and pristine people, it's your boy E-Money, your favorite engineer. Check it out. If you want to get involved with Power 108.9 as far as partnerships and advertising, if you want to reach our 50,000 plus listeners and viewers per week, please email power1089ads@gmail.com. That's power1089ads@gmail.com. Speak to our marketing director so we can get you set up and ready to go. Let us help you reach your targeted audience and expand your brand.
Question: what's the only station where you can get R&B, hip-hop, pop, and talk radio? Time's up.
Power 108.9, a station for the people.
Question: what's the only station where you can get R&B, hip-hop, pop, and talk radio? Time's up.
Power 108.9, a station for the people.
The opinions and views expressed by this program are those of the program host, and guest, and do not necessarily reflect the views of Power 108.9 and its officials. We hope you enjoy.
Power 108.9 is
The website.
Hey, we got an awesome show for you today.
Power.
We got shout it. 108.9 is the website.
Like
this website. Got some super duper cool people.
Mornings with Michael and friends. So much power.
Mornings with Michael and Friends right here on Power 108.9. Got an awesome show for you today. Got some cool people hanging out with us today. As a matter of fact, today's show is being brought to you by the power of the share. Yeah, since you up this morning, hey, why not sharing? Because y'all know what? Sharing is caring, or caring is sharing, or however that damn thing go. And I got a special guest in the building today that I'll tell y'all all about, because he got some good stuff going on this weekend, that and even tonight we'll let you know what he got going on. And as always, we got your birthdays and shout outs, we got your national days, we got your on this days, and we got a whole bunch of news for y'all today. What am I talking about? I have no clue. Starting with Robin Roberts. Man, I was yesterday years old when I found this out. I'll tell y'all about Robin Roberts and the good news that she had in her family over the past couple of days. Also, too, man, did it's gonna be hot in America, ladies and gentlemen. Just FYI, did y'all see the video of the UPS worker that collapsed on the damn Ring camera? I'm not gonna say hilarious. Almost said hilarious. My bad. Hey, y'all drink y'all water. Beat the heat. And also, too, man, the MLB All-Star game went down yesterday. People mad at the commissioner because he asked questions. How much do minor leaguers make compared to what his bonus was? We'll talk about that. Hey, do us a favor. Thank you for sharing. Don't go nowhere. We'll be right back. Mornings, Michael Friends, Power.
Honest question. Do you really know what's going on in the Metro Atlanta real estate market?
I own half of Atlanta. You believe that? Real estate.
Team Todd Realty Group. Atlanta has become a hotbed for real estate, and it's consistently growing by the day. Nikita Todd and the good folks with Team Todd Realty Group are here to assist you with any of your real estate needs. Looking to buy a house?
What I would tell a first-time home buyer is to make sure that you have saved adequately.
Thinking about that investment property?
Reach out to me because, of course, I have a lot of resources.
Or trying to sell your house?
It's always best to consult with your realtor first. We have options to get your house on the market as quickly as possible. And we also have other options to where you can purchase with cash and sell your home later. So it's always best to consult a realtor because we have a lot of tricks of the trade that not everybody's privy to.
Don't wait another minute. Go to www.teamtoddrealty.com for more information. Team Todd Realty Group.
Yo, what's going on, y'all? This is Malik McFadden, and did you know that you can listen to Power 108.9 24/7? Just visit the website, power1089.com, or simply say, Alexa, play Power 108.9. Yeah.
Don't have no
We on air, sir. Sir, we're on air. Welcome back. Who you be talking to over there, man?
You like the people in New York. Soon as the light change, like,
hey, we on, man. You gotta be ready.
You gotta take your foot off the brake,
no,
bruh, to get to gas.
No. So there's a format to what we do. So here's how it works. So this is the same thing I tell all of our personalities. So when you come back from a break, one of the first things that you're gonna hear is a promo, and it starts like this. This is how you know you're getting ready to come back from a break.
It's estimated
you'll hear promo, and then at the end of the promo, you're gonna hear this right here, right?
North via the
Power 108.9, a station for the people.
And then you're gonna hear what's called a drop, which is this. Yo, what's going on, y'all? This is Malik McFadden. And then when you hit the drop, so when the drop come on, hold on, go to the end. Yeah. When he says, and then you come back to your bed, that's how you know you're on. So we don't have no light. It's the cues, and that's what we do on radio, man.
But you ain't never saw me post that I went to media school.
Well, you been with me for goddamn. You been with me for how many years, Brian?
I ain't know if Malik might be saying and no, Tasha gonna come on after Malik.
Look, here's how you know you get ready to come on air.
Hey Atlanta, this is Sayon, and you're listening to Power 108.9.
Welcome back. Power 108.9. So those are the cues. But sometimes what happens is we're doing other things and people aren't consciously listening. So that's why I just turn people mics on now so I can get them back focused. When they hear themselves on air, they be like, oh, damn, my mic is on. Everybody can hear me.
Hey,
everybody can hear what I did last night.
You've educated me. Now I know.
Everybody can hear what I did last night. Hey, welcome back. Mornings with Michael and Friends. Brian Jobert is in the building today.
Yes.
Gotta say good morning. Today is the 20th of July. That means today is National Fortune Cookie Day.
Crazy.
Did you ever eat fortune cookies?
Yes.
Did you really?
Every time I go to a Chinese restaurant.
No, I don't eat them. We just crack them open and eat the day.
Every time, like I said, every time.
Today is also National Lollipop Day, so shout out to Lil Wayne.
Oh.
Lil Wody. I saw a thing on Luke Campbell last night. Luke is the OG. He's the GOAT.
Yeah.
If it wasn't, not because of the music, we remember the Freaknik days back in the day, and you know how your grandmama was freaking in Freaknik, but he really was a pioneer for hip hop music as a whole. We can talk about that a little bit later. You don't think so?
Not hip hop as a whole.
Explicit lyrics?
Some booty shake.
No, I'm talking about from an explicit lyric perspective. Okay. Because if it wasn't for Luke fighting those Fed cases back in the 80s,
I would
90s,
agree with that. I would agree with that.
I'm talking about on a larger level, not like his music, but being able to express yourself lyrically. Also, today is National Moon Day. We celebrate National Moon Day on July 20th. It commemorates the day man first walked on the moon in 1969. You was like 14 back then, right? NASA reported the moon landing as being the single greatest technological advancement of all time. Today is also National Pennsylvania Day and National Hot Dog Day. But yeah, all those days are happening today. Look at what you write down, Pennsylvania.
Nah, well, you know I got my theory about that moon thing.
You don't think it was real?
No.
It's like, who took the damn picture, right?
No.
Come on, I want to hear this one. Come on, I want to hear. I love conspiracy theories.
I just don't believe it's real. Like, for one, I just don't believe that anything in America that we could have done 50 years ago that we're not doing daily right now.
Oh, okay.
For one.
Okay.
Like, if you're able to get on the moon, why are we not taking trips to the moon daily now? 50 years now, the advancement of technology. And then I believe, like, every movie comes from a reality. Like, have you familiar with the movie Capricorn 1?
I haven't seen that one.
Like, this was back in the day with OJ.
OJ Simpson?
Yeah, OJ
really?
Simpson. Yeah.
Okay.
And they did a movie, and it's called Capricorn 1. They did a fake moon landing in a studio to make America believe that this was actually happening.
Yeah. I never knew the name of it.
Most of the time, movies come from real life situations. But I just don't think that if we did this 50-something years ago, that why we haven't done this again.
No, I totally agree with you.
And that's why I don't believe it though.
I never looked at it from that perspective, because you're right. You're absolutely right. Because now you see how we experiment with sending folks to the orbit, right?
Yeah.
Out of the sphere or whatever we call it, sending them up and sending them right back down. And we found out we can do that all the time. So yeah, if it was that accessible back in 1969, why we ain't doing it now?
We should be doing it now. So man, I'm like, this with technology, baby. Like, what you doing later? I'm gonna probably ride up to the moon. You know, they got a party up there. Though. My man giving a party on the moon. I'm gonna go hang out there for a minute. You know, yeah, that's how it should be. Like, you just can't. It's hard for me to believe.
Hey, Michael. Hey, Michael. We about to go hit this moon. You trying to come hang with? Man, y'all know my old lady be tripping. Y'all just can't come to the Battery, goddamn.
They be having the moon, boy. They be having them broad, boy. Them chicks they be on the moon. Like, you gotta go. That's where the best chicks at on the moon.
Be like, y'all just can't come to the goddamn. Y'all just can't go to the Gatlinburg.
Yeah.
Why y'all gotta go to the moon, man?
Yeah, that's it, man. We gonna have a picnic on the moon. That's romantic. So much light up there.
Shout out to Brian Jobert. He's taking out with us. RB Business Solutions is in the building.
Yeah.
Ramon Too's gonna be hanging out with you tonight, right?
Yeah.
Or you gonna be hanging out with him? Which one is it?
Yeah, we're gonna be hanging out together.
All right.
Yeah, we're gonna be hanging out together.
Tell us about what's going on.
Well, tonight we're just gonna do a real estate mixer, man. That's really what we really want to do. Start bringing the real estate community together, and really honor Ramon. You know, like one of the rooms, one of the main rooms is named after Ramon Tooks, and you know, I started calling him now the godfather of Atlanta real estate investing, because you know Ramon been in the game over 20-something years.
Yeah, he been doing it.
You know, and so really, and Ramon put a lot of people on, man. You know, and so we just want to bring the real estate community out, give them a house to be able to do something, and acknowledge Ramon at the same time, and just see what people have. What you have is deals.
Yeah.
You know, and so one of the reasons why I'm dealing with a lot of real estate agents now, and I'm bringing agents to the team, I'm partnering with people, because I just believe that real estate agents are the key behind Black success. Mm-hmm. And when I say that, because with you being behind ownership, like the way you win in life, you have to have ownership. You got to own stuff. And really, the main things are land, homes, rental properties, investment properties, those things, commercial properties. And so if real estate agents are so impactful in the change of the economic development in the black community, we got to make sure that our real estate people are right, make sure they know what they're doing. So we're going to acknowledge and reward and just see what you have to offer.
Shout out to Ramon, man. Like you said, he been killing it for he been killing it for a while now, and not just like from getting that bag perspective, but passing that knowledge on to other folk. And that's one thing that I know about Ramon and what he does. And I want to say it was because of KG that how I met Ramon, if I'm not mistaken.
Kevin Garnett. That's
no,
big
not
right
that
there,
one.
That's
Not that
big.
one.
Y'all big time.
The other KG, the late great
Oh,
Clark Garrison,
okay.
if I'm not mistaken. Was it Clark who?
Yeah, it could have been Clark that connected y'all.
Yeah.
It could have been Clark.
So shout out to Ramon. What time that thing jumping off though?
From 6 to 10.
Okay.
Yeah. 6
Damn,
to
you
10.
got late night thing going on.
Yeah,
huh?
yeah. We know I'm starting to even, so you don't have no traffic excuses. Everybody else is out my building, out the area, so you got ample parking. Yeah, so and then them daiquiris gonna be ready by then.
Yeah, so yeah, we got a show tonight here at Power, but I think on my way back to the Crizzo, I might stop by if that's okay with you.
No, man, stop. Yeah, you an influencer. We need influencers in the house.
I came by it was last week when I stopped by last
Yeah.
week, if I'm not mistaken, man. You had your mixer going on.
Yeah.
Introducing your folks and stuff like that, seeing some of your team members in there.
Yeah, and that's the thing is that I think people now we about to do a full launch this month before this month is out, but people loving the possibilities now. Like their wheels start to move when they come through there and they see so many different things they can do. So now people are reaching out every week like, okay, I'm thinking about, I want to do a class. I need to do a class. I'm trying to teach this. And, and so that's what we love. That's what we really want to be useful for. And
not only did you give folk an opportunity to be able to do the things that you mentioned, but the convenience of where it's located and it's easy to park. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you, Brian. Don't goddamn 90 days from now, I see a dude out there in the orange vest charging for valet parking to come to goddamn RB Business Solutions.
You already. Well, it's gonna be complimentary gratuity. We're gonna have valet. But people actually tripped out because Saturday we did the birthday celebration.
Yes, I saw that.
And I had the velvet rope.
But
I had the velvet rope for the other room, so you have the VIP feel. And so we want to give everybody. My thing is that usually I ain't going to the club and pay no $100 and $200 for no champagne. And VIP. I'm giving you the VIP experience with the rope. And we popping bottles for you over there. So I just want to have people have experience, have fun, and really not at no serious cost to you.
And you had food too.
Oh yeah, we have. Yeah, that's all. That'd be the topic of conversation there, though.
And you
Shout
had
out
food.
to Chef Fareed, man. Chef Fareed be putting it down on the food.
Hey man, Brian Joe Bear hanging out with us today, man, talking about the event with Ramon tonight. A little bit later on, we're gonna tell you about Side Gig Con that is coming up. You got that text from Madam Money this morning. Did it come in this morning or last night?
One of them. Last night.
I saw it this morning. I be in the
night.
bed early. So I saw that. But we'll talk about Side Gig Con that is coming up this weekend, right?
Yeah.
Starting Thursday.
Thursday.
Yeah, so we'll talk about that. Hey man, some stuff in the news, ladies and gentlemen, that we have to get off our chest. One, hey, there was a video out there the moment an Arizona UPS driver collapsed on a doorstep while delivering packages as searing weather continues to ravage much of the United States of America. Yeah, heat-related deaths in Phoenix in the Phoenix area have quadrupled in the last 3 years due to rising temperatures. Also, too, in the news, man, we talk about red hot. Not the candy. More than 100 million Americans are under a severe weather warning with temperatures set to soar to 113 degrees in Texas and Oklahoma one day after severe thunderstorms flooded New York City. We're talking about nearly 20% of the U.S. population. Around 60 million people are expected to see dials raise above 100 degrees in the upcoming weeks as we continue to talk about how global warming is not real. Somebody lied.
Yeah.
Somebody lied.
Didn't Trump tell y'all that? It's fake news.
Same thing he said about the one-niner. Y'all remember 45 said, one-niner be gone by Easter. I'm not telling y'all which Easter, but it'll be gone by Easter. But nah, I think we are seeing signs of global warming and just how how these damn temperatures have been getting. I don't because I'm in this area right here. I don't see outside, so I'm like like being in a casino. Like I don't know what time it is. I don't know if it's night or day. Tasha called me yesterday. She was like, "Daddy, do you see that rain out there?" I'm like, "Nope, I don't see it." I literally don't. But the global warming is real. Don't you agree, man?
Yeah, I think I first took notice to it when I was probably after I came from Antarctica. And I started hearing stuff saying in year 2035, Antarctica is going to be no more because all of the glaciers going to be melted, and and from global warming, and then with all of that water's going to melt and it has to go somewhere. We're going to have tsunamis, and then it started, because it caught my attention because when you hear Antarctica, it just brings that, since I've been there. And I started thinking like, damn, this shit is real. Like, man, like they already predicting this. And so that's what kind of started making me realize like, okay, it's hurricanes in places that are normally not hurricanes.
Yeah.
It's flooding in places there's no flooding. It's 100 degrees in places that it never get hot. It's freezing in places that never get cold. And it started bringing it to my attention probably about 5 years ago, man. Like, this is crazy. Because I remember when it flooded in Tennessee like twice. And it was like, damn, you just never really heard of that in Tennessee like that.
Yeah.
And so I was like, okay, this whole thing with water overflowing and rivers I'm like, man, this is crazy.
I heard a bit, old Cat Williams bit on one of the comedy stations, and he was talking about how winter just disappeared. Like, he was just like, his bit kind of went something like, you remember, winter was from October to goddamn March.
Uh-huh.
Then winter went from, November to February. Now it's just fall and summer. Like, it's just totally gone. But yeah, we are seeing the remnants of global warming, and things that you need to do as an American to save the ozone. And speaking of that, a lot of them blame these super rich folks out here. Why do I say that? Because they have been talking about folks that have jets, have their own private airlines, like yourself and Ramon Tukes, and they blame y'all.
Nah, somebody got to get the blame. It's a gift and a curse.
But they say it because, where's that damn story? So it talks about all of the celebrities with private jets and private planes and how they're messing up the ozone by simply just taking very short. Here it is, the eco-hypocrite jet set. That's what they call it. Eco-hypocrite celebrities have been jetting off on flights that take minutes instead of opting for a greener option, despite preaching to the masses that they need to be more sustainable. Hollywood stars like Mark Wahlberg and Oprah Winfrey are amongst the famous faces who've been caught red-handed with trips which they could have driven. Aviation experts have said that the focus of private jets should be on responsible travel by using carbon offset schemes. They also called out folks like Jay-Z, Drake, Steven Spielberg for saying that, you know what, you jumping in that jet that took under 20 minutes to get there, your ass could have jumped in the Uber. My thing is this: don't tell me don't tell me how to spend my money. This is my money. I do what the hell I want to do with it. But they were getting on them for taking like flights under 20 minutes in their private jets. What you think about that?
Like, no, don't you? The only people that actually have a problem with that are usually broke people and can't see because everything's about convenience. You make money and get in them positions to create convenience. If the people think about all the things they want to do if they had money, probably 90% of it would be a more convenient lifestyle.
Yes, it would be.
So no, you don't get that kind of money to drive. Pull over, I gotta pee. Pull over. Yeah, we got 2 hours left.
Hey, celebrities ain't having the conversation. What's the max you would drive on a road trip? They're not having that conversation, are they?
Yeah. How many miles to a gallon this get?
They're not
having that conversation. You basically make hundreds of millions of dollars to be in a position to jump on a plane to get there in 20 minutes as opposed to a 2-hour drive.
Hey, so I got to go to Macon. I got to speak in Macon tomorrow. Hey, gas up the jet.
Yeah.
I'm not driving to Macon.
Not if I can afford it.
Yesterday Tuesday, and Nikita and I were talking. What's the max that you would drive? What's the maximum distance on a trip that you would drive?
Well, my whole theory was it used to be 4 hours.
Okay.
Anything past 4 hours, I'm on a plane.
Okay.
But now is that since I'm semi-retired, I find myself I can drive now.
Okay.
Yeah, I can drive because I have no time frames in which I have to be most places I have to go.
Okay.
So I can stop and hang out and
take a
and
piss,
eat
yeah,
and do things now, and I love it. I as I got older now, I take appreciation in everything now. What I've noticed, like when I ride, I be like, man, those trees are beautiful. Or if it's fall time, or the hills or the mountains, and I don't have a time frame.
Love it.
And so now I can drive, 6 hours easily and be like, damn, it's over already. I wanted to listen to this audiobook, and I was so surprised because when I was finishing up my 50 states, I did the last 3 was Montana, Idaho, and North Dakota. And so from Montana to North Dakota was like an 8-hour drive.
Okay.
I was like, damn, 8 hours straight. I ain't never did that, bruh. It was so beautiful. And I was like,
yeah.
When I arrived there, I was like, notice all the things I didn't do. And as far as, like I said, listening to audiobooks and listening to this, and I was like, man, I did 8 hours straight.
Yeah.
Like
were you solo
I'm
dolo?
a driver. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I'm officially a driver. But that's coming with, I think what kills the driving for most people, because we have to be there at a certain time.
Yeah.
We have to be back at a certain time. And what I realized, that brings anxiety.
I think that I agree with you on that, because a lot of times if we're traveling, let's say like I wouldn't do it like if it was a trip, like the family, we were packing up the van and going to DC or something like that. That's dreadful, because like you said, once I get there, now we got a whole bunch of shit planned that we got to do. Family want to see you, and then we dread the drive back.
Yeah.
Whereas, like you said, if we just gassed up the car and said, you know what, let's just drive to Montana, and we get to enjoy it along the way,
yeah.
then that's a totally different experience.
Totally different
experience.
experience.
Totally agree with you. I want to go back to Antarctica. That's where you jump in that's where you jumped in the water at, right?
Yeah, the polar plunge.
Was it cold, or was it like a jacuzzi because of global warming?
It was cold, but I didn't really feel the effect. They wouldn't let me do it again.
They wouldn't?
No, they said because of hypothermia.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they wouldn't let, because the first time, like everything, if you go skydiving, if you do anything that's adrenaline based, you're thinking a lot.
Yeah.
Your body's too excited, so you really can't appreciate the moment. So when I jumped in, my mind, the first thing I said, I was going to stay under for a while to really feel how cold it was. Yeah,
it didn't work out like that.
My mind said stay under. My body said, boy, you better get the hell up out of here. So and I popped up out of there. If you see the video, I popped up like you put it one of those things that can't stay under, like you push it, and as soon as you let it go, it shoots up. That was me. Yeah, that was me.
Hey, that kind of sound like a crackhead. How a crackhead got started. Like the first time I hit the pipe, I really didn't. I was excited, and I had to do it again.
You gotta get that. Can I get that feeling again? Let me see if I can get that feeling again.
Nah, that makes a whole bunch of sense, man. Hey, Brian Joe Bears hanging out with us today, man.
Yeah.
We got your birthdays and shout outs coming up. I want to go to Luther Campbell real quick. A&E is doing biographies on, I think it's called the biographies of hip hop. Last night they did Luke, and the previous one they did Lil Jon. I saw the Fat Joe, Ja Rule. I saw a couple. They put together pretty well. Well, last night it talked about Luke, and like I said, I think he was very influential in hip hop as it pertains to the First Amendment. Because for the youngest out there that don't remember, for those that are listening right now, they remember how raunchy the 2 Live Crew music was. We were young. We didn't care. That's what we wanted to hear. We wanted to hear that. But people, Americans, especially white Americans, got a little upset, and they were looking to pull that shit out the wall. Like, he was actually arrested for performing songs down in Broward County, blah, blah, blah. So the thing is, he had to go to court. He went to court several times as far as the First Amendment rights was, freedom of speech, to say, hey, we can do it. And that's where the explicit lyric label came from, because of Luke and how he fought. Another thing too, he said that when he started to put out his music, he made his album covers so raunchy, right, that people wanted to look at him. And another thing I learned about Luke last night is I didn't realize how calculated he was. He said he found the day that the biggest records were coming out, because music used to come out on Tuesdays. Mm-hmm. He found the day that the biggest records were coming out, and he dropped his record that day. So for instance, when is that new Michael Jackson album coming out? Oh, it's coming out that day? That's when the new 2 Live Crew album is coming out. Because now you got people in record stores, they look and see a bunch of asses on the album cover, and they're going to pull that, and then they're going to turn it over and see the titles of the song. Oh, yeah, I want this one right here. And that was his whole mindset of, getting his music out there. And that's how he did. I thought it was genius, man. And one thing he said, and I quote him, when he ended up when he had to start over, they asked him, he said, Luke said, how do you spell relief? Because he was just talking about how he got bombarded with lawsuits and all that stuff like that. He said, how do you spell relief? He said, chapter 11. When he filed bankruptcy to start all over again. But that's what businesses are all about. And he was young when he started it, and he realized a chapter 11 was his road to success.
Your generation was nasty.
You right behind me, brother. Don't do that.
Your generation was nasty. Like, Michael Jackson, some fat ass. Y'all were nasty.
You remember that album cover where the girls were standing on up, and they were looking up like that? Yeah, it was that album that he was talking about.
And that's why I say we got to realize, man, like we adults, we looking at everything from a 40, 50-year-old perspective now, because we always talk about this music today and put it down so much. Oh, this music that, bruh, we had Luke, bruh. We had Too Short. And we was loving it.
Loving it,
buying it up, singing it, dancing it, both men and women.
We had NWA.
We ain't no different
at all.
It's just a different time. So when we talk about the music and how it influences people, believe me, Too Short, like you say, NWA, all of them influenced us. Luke, back then, thank you, Luke, but that was some beautiful times, baby. And know what made it beautiful too? It was nonviolent.
Yeah, it was nonviolent, right? We just wanted to have fun.
Beautiful,
Just wanted to have fun.
Oh, so thank you, Luke.
Let's talk about the business mind of Luther Campbell. One Luther Campbell, when he got to that point in the business where he was just like, it was just too overwhelming with him. Lawsuits, people coming after him about sampling music illegally. One, Roy Orbison. I can't think of the song right offhand, but it'll come to me. Him suing him about one of his songs, and then Luke making the conscious decision to say, you know what, chapter 11 is best for me.
Yeah, the thing about it is, Michael, most people don't realize, most successful people on any level, I don't care if it's porn, I don't care if it's music, I don't care if it's entertainment, when you see the success behind it, 90% of the time it's calculated. 90% of the time they actually had a plan and they saw this vision. It's not as if they just made this up. So like you said, the whole thing with Luke, when he decided to put the music out, the covers, I guarantee you he had meetings to talk about this. All right, let's do this because people like this. Mm-hmm. They want to see some ass. So let's make sure we put the album cover here. We're going to send it on this day. And most people really think just people do this, but most success comes from calculation. Like, you can't just nilly-willy your way to basically being great.
Yeah.
You got to have some type of plan, some type of strategy behind it. And most people have a strategy, and it never looked like it. So when you start talking about Young Thug and all of them dressing up in the skirts and doing all these things, I guarantee they have strategies behind this. And they say, well, you know what? I'm going to do this. I know I'm going to have backlash, but you know what that backlash going to do? Bring attention. That attention gonna bring money because people want to hear, they want to know, they want to read it, and so all of these things have a strategy behind it.
The one thing about Thug though, when Thugger was wearing that dress, I bet none of y'all was gonna run up on him. Yeah, cause Thug about that life, goddamn.
Yeah. So
and Luke was young too, man. I didn't realize how young Luke was when he started that. He was like in his early 20s, like. I'm not putting Luke and Dr. King on the same level, which I mean, he was. You talking about fighting the Supreme Court? Like he's that young, fighting the Supreme Court, spending his money in the Supreme Court. He fought for where we are today. So technically, I can say he was on that level. But the thing that got me was that he was so young, 25, 26 years old, going through this in his life.
Yeah, but that's when you bold and brave. You scared. You scared to be scared. See, when you get older and you start acquiring shit, that's when you get scared.
That's when you get scared.
I don't want to lose my house. I don't want to lose my car. You know, and I tell people that's why. Like now, I was talking to some young people yesterday, and early on, and I was telling them, you know, I think with me the same way. I'm not scared to lose anything because I believe that other than debt, I can acquire anything back. We don't have that mentality. People are scared to speak up. They're scared to talk. They're scared to take chances on winning because what if it don't work? I'm gonna lose my car and then I'm gonna get to work. The bus, you know. And so Luke had that at 25. He probably didn't have a whole lot at the time. He probably had fame, but not a lot of fortune. Yeah. So let me fight for this because the bigger picture is gonna be the fortune, and that's what we have to learn to do. That understanding these material things that we have, that can be acquired again. But if we learn to fight for what we believe and speak up for what we want, man, it's gonna be so much greater.
What advice do you give folks, man, that are pushing, but just treading water? Like they ain't going nowhere. Like it looks the same as it did 6 months ago, 12 months ago, 18 and 24 months ago.
24 months ago ain't no time. And like you said, that's the thing, is we want instant gratification. I've been doing it for 6 months, man. Ain't nothing happening. You're going to listen to stories. This is why I tell people, listen to successful people. Listen to audio books. Listen to YouTube. Listen to successful people. So when they tell you, you know, I didn't get my break to after 10 years. And then you realize, damn, 6 months, let me keep grinding. Because if you're treading water, all I tell you is you're not drowning. You're not drowning. So eventually that wave gonna come and just push you to where you need to go, as long as you can stay afloat. But you gotta stay pushing. You gotta understand it's not an instant gratification thing. Most people don't see what happens is we so great at showing the shine and not the grind. So everybody think like, oh, they see somebody, they didn't see them yesterday, now all of a sudden they're a star. But they didn't see that they got 100 no's. And I experienced that a lot early on when I eventually started getting the Benz and started doing the different things. But I grinded for 10 years. I had the Volkswagen Golf.
Oh, nice.
I had the Explorer. You know, I had those things first. And people were like, oh, you get it, like, but you didn't see all those other times. And that's what I tell people, is just understand your time is going to come. It's not a if. It's just a when.
There you go. Brian Jobert hanging out with us. LB Tax Service and RB Business Solutions. And as a matter of fact, if you are a real estate professional here in the beautiful state of Georgia and you ain't you got RSVP?
Nah, well, yeah. But, you know, black people don't know what that is.
Did
you register?
Oh, okay.
Did you register? Did you put your information in the system?
Hey, for those that don't know, like I said, I may stop by to see Ramon. I hadn't seen Ramon in a minute, but for those that don't know, I was originally licensed as a real estate professional back in 1999 and had a very successful 15+ year run in this real estate game. Just for those that don't remember, sometimes I gotta remind them. I gotta pull out my old real estate cards from back in the day. OG in this game as well.
Okay, they're going to do you like they do at them old rappers that work at Walmart now. Okay, go get them boxes, man. Go get them boxes.
Okay, Mr. Real Estate Guy, that all just, what you know, 43,560 square feet an acre? Yeah, I do. Yes, I do. Hey, if you're celebrating a birthday today, happy birthday to you. Birthdays are being brought to you by our very own Oliver Adams, speaking of real estate, a.k.a. Coach Oliver Adams, who always reminds us that true power comes from the inside of you. And once the power to live is ignited, change happens immediately. Hey, you grab a copy of his latest book. It's called Fix Your Credit, Transform Your Life. And you can check it out on his website, oliveradams.com. See what Brian got on these birthdays today. What's today? The 20th, July 20th. Here's some celebrities that are celebrating birthdays. Sandra Oh. Grey's Anatomy, Asian chick.
She is 37.
51, sir. It's not,
Oh, I know which one you're talking about. Yeah. She got old in her face.
Not
Yeah.
damn. Not starting off good. How about Ben Simmons?
Oh, Ben Simmons is 26 now.
On point. Exactly. How about Giselle Brady Bundchen?
I don't know what it.
Tom Brady's wife.
Oh,
Giselle Bundchen.
she got at this point. She's probably 40.
42. Good job.
Damn, that was my first.
How about Jesus Shuttlesworth, aka Ray Allen?
So Ray 43.
47. Carlos Santana.
He got a little age on him. So Carlos is 64.
75. Now, I know you're gonna get this one right here. Omar Epps.
Let me see. Omar Epps he should be about 42 now.
He's 49. Damn, 42. I would have guessed in the late 40s. 42? Because Omar Epps married to the girl from Bad Boy Group.
But I don't think Omar Epps that old.
Yeah, from the Bad Boy Group. Can't you see? Total. They're still married. Anyway. How about Terry Irvin? Terry Irvin is the lady that was married to the animal dude who got hit with that got stung by the stingray.
Oh yeah, 65.
58.
Looks at
you just having a bad.
Yeah,
man, she
lost
her husband, man. How about Cool G Rap is celebrating a birthday today? You remember him?
All right, so Cool G Rap got to be 53.
54. That was close enough. There we go. We're gonna give you that one. All right. How about this one? No, he's not 92. Is he not dead? Is he? No, he did die. Mike Illichik. You may not remember who his is. If it's WV birthdays today. These are WV birthday. If they would have been here today, they would have been celebrating birthdays today. Mike would have been 92 years old today. Passed away at 87. He's the founder of Little Caesars Pizza.
Oh yeah, I probably wouldn't have gave him that old though.
Yeah, you wouldn't have did that. And he actually helped support Rosa Parks some. Before Rosa Parks passed away, because Rosa was up there in the Detroit area, and that's where Little Caesars actually started at, up in that area up there, and he kind of was like breaking her off a little something to make sure that she was all right. How about this one right here? That is sound right there.
Breaking off, so
yeah, my bad.
He go 20 on there. Put 20 on the dresser. In fact, then 20 was what, about $2,000?
They go $40. All right, how about this one, man? Pop Smoke.
I heard that before. That's the rapper.
Yeah.
So he's 28.
He's WB.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. We're not going to play with the WB. He would have been 22 years old today. I did not realize Pop Smoke was only 20 years old when he was killed. Did not realize that. Natalie Wood, actress Natalie Wood. She would have been. Nah, she would have been 84 today. She was killed she died at 43. Natalie Wood, because we're so much older. Natalie Wood was married to Heart dude. Remember Heart, the TV show back in the day?
Somebody, Robert, right?
Robert Wagner.
Yeah.
And they were on the boat, and she slipped. Remember, and hit her head and fell in the water and drowned, allegedly. But yeah, that's what happened to her.
And he was sleeping?
He was sleeping or something. Like, if folks was like, well, we heard them arguing.
Yeah.
Today, in today's day and age, they would have locked his ass up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they would lock him up. And then last but not least, man, Billy Mays. Billy Mays would have been 64 years old today. Can't believe it's been 14 years since he's been gone. He passed away at the age of 50. Billy Mays was the dude on the commercial that was so high strung, the OxyClean.
Was selling the infomercial dude?
Yeah, the infomercial dude. And when he first went to the hospital, they said that something hit him in his head, some luggage or something hit him in his head, and he went into, Caesars, but come to find out he was loaded on cocaine and all kind of other stuff. So
that's why he was so hype all the time.
That's why he was so hype all the time. So if you are celebrating a birthday today, happy birthday to you from us. Mornings with Michael and Friends, Power 108.9, RB Business Solutions, Brian Jobert, LB Tax Service, and of course, Oliver Adams. Hey, when we come back, man, we're going to talk about Side Gig Con. And then too, man, I got your national days on these days. We got the event planner that got locked up. We got a whole bunch of other stuff. Oh, the bodega dude, he's out. I'll tell you about that. Don't go nowhere. We'll be right back. Mornings, Michael, Friends, Power 108.9.
Yes, yes.
Keep up with Power 108.9 on social media. Instagram
@Power 108.9
and Facebook
@Power 108.9.
It's the exact same thing. It's at Power 108.9.
Power 108.9, a station for the people.
Yo, it's Michael McFadden, the Power 108.9 for our folks over at 404 Computer Repair. Where do I start? iPhone and Android screen replacement starting at only $69. And not only that, they do it all. Really, computer repair, tablet repair, Xbox, iMac. Honestly, yeah, they do it all. Call them 404-259-0183. Once again, 404-259-0183. Now, I got to be real with you. My family and I have been clients with them for a while. As a matter of fact, 404 Computer Repair repaired the iPhone screen of our then high school freshman who is now in his mid-20s. What? So, if you're looking for affordability, great quality of workmanship, and a team that will get the job done the first time, call our friends over at 404 Computer Repair. Hey, they're located just minutes from the Battery, Atlanta, right there, 360 Cobb Parkway, Southeast in Marietta, Georgia. Hey, just give them a call, though, 404-259-0183. And, of course, tell them you heard it right here on Power 108.9. Let's go. Question: what's the only station where you can get R&B, hip-hop, pop, and talk radio? Time's up.
Power 108.9, a station for the people.
What's going on, y'all? This is Tony Hightower, and you are listening to Power 108.9.
Welcome back. Mornings with Michael and Friends. Look at that. Brian is on point. Boy, how long you been doing radio, boy? Been in this for a minute, ain't you?
But I've been in training for about 30 minutes.
From the basement to the bedroom, to the bedroom.
The board. But know what? That was the first name I was coming up with because actually I started it in the bedroom.
Oh, the show?
Well, actually, no. I started my business.
Oh, in the bedroom.
In the bedroom.
Okay, yeah. It was gonna be from the bedroom to the boardroom.
Yeah, from the bedroom to the boardroom.
So say I just changed it up a little bit.
Yeah. So I changed a little bit.
Strategically, you did that, right?
Because I moved to the basement, and so I was like, all right. Most people know me from the basement, so when they say I was with you from the beginning when you was in your basement, I said you wasn't the beginning. I said because the first 2 years my office was in one of the bedrooms.
Yeah.
So
that's us. Real Talk with Michael McFadden. We started on the third floor. I used to always say when I did the intro, come live from the third floor in Powder Springs, Georgia. We was right there on the third floor. And how ironic, Power 108.9 is now on the third floor. So yeah, some things stay the same. Hey, shout out to Madam Money. Madam Money was tuned in there, and this weekend, this week, we got a cool event coming up. Is the Side Gig Con 2022, the ultimate hybrid conference for people with side gigs. And we talk about side gigging, and when we say side gigs, it's usually when you have that conversation with somebody and you ask them what do you do for a living, and they say, oh, I'm an accountant, and I do card making on the side.
Yeah,
that's when you think of a side gig. That's what we're speaking in reference of. And I'm gonna be real. Like for me, it got to a point to where I had to put my side gig first when I talked to people about what it was that I did for a living. And my elevator pitch was, I'm a talk show host, but at the same time too, I got a well-paying second job. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because usually we put that side gig to the side and push what we do for a living. How did you sell it to folks back in the day?
That's strategy right there.
That's strategy, yeah.
See, and we do it sometimes not even knowing, but that's a strategy you put together because that's why your business. So, because nobody want to deal when people say, well, I got a little business. I got my job, but then I got a little business. I ain't gonna support you if I got a little business then, because you marginalizing your business already. So why would I want to support that? Why would I want you to do business for me when you think that way? And like I said, I never really cared about a job. So anything that I did as a side gig, I've always put first. Because, and I tell people you can fact check, do whatever you want. The longest I've ever had a real job was 11 months.
Okay.
So I've never had a job for over a year because I've always been like, all right, whatever I'm doing, like I'll quit that. I'll quit that job and focus on what I have. And so I understood. Now I understand. I did have side gigs, and side gigs was probably always my priority over my other jobs. And most of my jobs was like with my friends worked there, so it was really something to just hang out and do. But it really wasn't, my thing that was going to get me to the next level.
Vince Lombardi said, Vince Lombardi once was asked by a reporter, you got all these multi-talented players on your team, right? But yet you run such a simple set of plays. And his response to the reporter was, it's hard to be aggressive when you're confused. It's hard to be aggressive when you're confused. And a lot of my advice to radio personalities or people that are looking to get into business is one of the things that I say is stop overcomplicating the process, because you hear people say, oh, I got to get my LLC. I got to get my 501(c)(3). I got to do this. I got to get my business license. I got to do all of this stuff before I start my business. And I say, you're doing too much. You're doing too much. Start the goddamn business.
Yeah.
Get some gratification. Find some type of small piece of gratification that you can get from your business first that will inspire you to do the other things. Because if you start trying to do all that complicated stuff like getting the LLC and the 501(c)(3), that's a process. And you're not going to see a return on that investment for a minute. So my advice is start with the small stuff. What do you think?
That's a hell of a statement, bro. And because it's so real right now. And that's my new thing now. You're doing too much. You're doing too much. This is what I tell people, because now you get because now everybody's seeing all these videos with people talking about trust now. Put your business in the trust. But no, start your business. Just start doing what you want to do. Stop worrying about a damn trust. You ain't trustable. You ain't trustable at this time. You just need to get started. You ain't don't worry about a trust is way down the line. What you gonna put in the trust? You ain't make no money.
Yeah.
You have no assets. You have nothing to put in the trust. Start your business so you can build assets to put in a trust. Stop worrying about a damn trust right now.
Hilarious.
You don't own that. And so I'm like, I tell you doing too much. And, people get back, well, because, I was reading and I was on YouTube and it said I need to do this. And then YouTube, I said, you're doing too much.
Too much.
Get started. Get a tax ID number first. It's free. Stop worrying about all these other 10 things that you need to do down the line. And so, yeah, like you said, man, if you don't know what to do, if you're confused, you're probably not going to do anything.
Yeah.
Chances are you're not. Anything.
So last night, I'm not going to put any names out there, right? And we're talking about getting started in the business. Hold on, let me say this real quick. So Madam Money has her Side Gig Con virtual conference going on right now. She hit me this morning, said that we had some tickets that we could give away. And I'll definitely put it out on social media and on the website. But it's all weekend, starting on tomorrow, the 21st. There's a virtual hop-in that starts tomorrow. You can check out the website, sidegigcon.com. I remember you used to always, when she first started this, it was a side chick con. I think I may have said that a couple of times. July 22nd, there's a event, Entrepreneurs ATL, the Russell Innovation Center for Entrepreneurs, and then July 22nd as well, Rice, the Chase Lounge in ATL. So several events going on this weekend. Definitely to love to have you out. Sidegigcon.com is the website. But I'm not going to put any names out there. But I was, we were having a consultation, I should say. And one of the things that came up is website, right? Nice website, but the website is a .net. Okay. And not saying that you can't have a .net, but from a business perspective, you definitely want the .com. So the question came up, well, why didn't you get the .com? The person stated, well, it wasn't available. Me being the business person that I am, not available. Okay. I did something. I said, I have to use the bathroom. So I act as if I'm going to the bathroom, and I duck off for a minute, and I go to GoDaddy.com, open up my account, go to GoDaddy.com, type in the URL that they have as a .net, hit send, return. And I said, oh, would you like to purchase this.com? And I was like, sure, why not? $11, bam. And then immediately took that URL, forwarded it to power1089.com. And I told the person, I said, so why didn't you get the .net? Oh, it wasn't available. Do this. Type it in the browser right now, but do it as a .com. And they went in and typed it in as a .com, and guess what popped up? Power1089.com. But I say that to say, like, it's the simple things like that as a business owner that you got to stay on top of and not worrying about the big things that, like you said, trust and LLC. No, do the simple stuff, right?
That's it. Do the simple stuff. And that's why I like Side Gig Con. If you really watch it, man, it's probably about 30 speakers all together. It's a platform where it's a no excuse platform again. Like, you can't say you don't know, because it's somebody there to teach you everything you need. And the thing is that we're not telling you to quit your job. This is why it's called side gig, but it's showing you how to maximize your job. And so if you learn how to maximize your side gig, then you might not need your job no more. The only reason your side gig is really not getting to that level is because you're really not pushing it. You're not doing the things or positioning yourself right.
Yeah.
That's what it's going to teach you. That's why it's so important. And the funniest thing to me is when people say, well, you know, I be wanting to go, man, I just don't have the money. Like, you'll never get the money if you don't go to the places that teach you how to get the money. That's the crazy thing between her event. Like, I'm speaking, and shout out to Mad Money. The virtual part is tomorrow, which they're going to do the virtual from the RB Solution Center. So, you know, shout out to the RB Solution Center for hosting.
Look at you.
The virtual part of it. You know, and then Friday I'm speaking. I'll be on a panel for it as well. And then, you know, but this is the kind of things I tell you got to invest in this. You got to make the sacrifice to go to these type of conferences to find out, all right, what is it that I'm missing? I want to leave my job, but I can't because my side hustle ain't making enough. Your side hustle will never make enough if you don't learn how to make enough.
And you know what too though, Joe Bear, is when we talk about, I understand how much, you know, how important that gig, your real W-2 paying job is. I understand how important that is for you to be able to fund your lifestyle. We don't get more hours in the day. You got to make more time to put into your business.
Yeah.
You got to find a way to make more time to put into your business. One of the best things that happened for me was the fact that we went remote, right? The one-niner was kind of a blessing in disguise for a lot of people, because it made corporations really realize, you know what? We could save a bunch of money by sending all these folks goddamn home and, you know, not having this overhead that we have to pay for. So, but even then, Joe Bear, well, you remember back in the day, Michael enjoyed when after the show, what was I doing? Hustling my ass to my gig. You know what I'm saying? Going to my regular gig. But I made those sacrifices to do that, and I made time for it. And a lot of people aren't willing to do that. That's why they're not able to break through that window.
Yeah, and I might slap some people in the face with this, but I always say, you always talk about self-love. People always talk about self-love. You got to love yourself. But you're giving somebody else more time to their thing than you're giving to yourself. That's not self-love. Because if I got a side gig and then I have a job, but I'm going to give my job 10 hours, but I'm going to say I'm going to give my business 2 hours. You know, no, that's not self-love. Self-love is really doing more for you than you're doing for others. And that's terrible to me when you're talking about you want to make some strides. So you got to start saying, well, know what? I love myself more. So I'm going to dedicate more to my future, my growth, my success, more than I'm going to give to my company. Now, it may not be hours because I'm at my job for all of those hours. So I probably can't give myself the same amount of hours, because if I'm working 10 hours, I can't come home and possibly do 10 hours
Do another
every
10,
night.
yeah.
But I can give myself the same dedication,
Yes.
a more dedication, a commitment.
Yes.
Because we already know you at your job giving 70%.
We are 70.
You already giving
that's,
70%.
That's being very lenient.
You know? So, but I got to come home, and if I have only 3 hours to dedicate to my side hustle, my side gig, I got to give that 100%.
Yeah.
I got to be all in. I got to be focused. Because see, 100% of 3 hours of my own stuff is going to be way more impactful than 8 hours, 10 hours of 60 to 70% on somebody else's job. And so if we don't have that mentality, you don't have self-love.
None at all. That's why I'm super proud of my better half, Latasha, and what she's doing with Alexander's Chess, where she made a very conscious decision this year to put more focus on it. And like I said, it's the little things that we do. She created her Instagram page, Alexander's Chess on Insta, and she is, consistently posting content on there. Content of things that she enjoys, that she loves. It's something that she loves. And then not only that, taking on gigs now, right? Doing, consulting with you at RB Business Solution, completing her first Airbnb, doing one of our good friends' house that they purchased recently, and really showcasing it on a small level. But even on that small level is giving her so much gratification that is pushing her to do more. You know what I'm saying? And that's what accomplishing those little things for your side gig does for you, is it pushes you and inspires you to do more. Just like we were saying with, jumping into the damn Antarctica River, jump, smoking crack for the first time. Like, you get that sensation like, ooh, I want that feeling feeling again. So when we accomplish those small things, we want to replicate those things and get that feeling. But like you said, we got to keep pushing ourselves.
We got to keep pushing ourselves, and we got to make sacrifices and commitment. Because again, that's the craziest thing in the world to me, is you saying you can't go to these events because you don't have the money, but these events telling you how to get the money.
Right.
So you'll never have the money if you don't make the sacrifice. So you got to go to Side Gig Con if you're saying, I want to grow my side hustle, and they got 40 people there that's teaching you how to elevate your side hustle, but you're not committing to $97,
right?
Which is a small investment. And one of the things I love about, even, not to get it, but I know we all family, even with Ramon, his event is Saturday, but he got people that's teaching you how to get, Dana Christian, they're getting people $500,000.
Yeah.
But you saying, I can't pay no $500 to go to that event because I don't have the money. You'll never have the money.
Never.
If
ever.
you don't make the commitment to go to the places that's showing you how to get to the money.
Hey, Madam Money on the phone right now. Madam Money, why you ain't in the studio?
Because Madam Money's tired because she got to get ready for 2-day conference. What's
blah,
up?
blah, 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 blah. What up, Shouty?
Madam Money focusing on her main gig, side gig.
Tired? Who gets tired? Who gets tired? Come on.
Madam Money, how long you been doing this?
Oh, my God. I've been doing this for 15 years.
Okay.
Started in D.C. with the Boss Brunch. And did that for over 10 years. And then when COVID hit, people said they needed information and need to start side gigs. And that's when Side Gig Con was born. And you were there from the beginning. Both of you and Brian were there from the beginning.
I was in D.C. I remember.
Yeah, I was in D.C. with you, too.
Chicken and waffles was hitting.
I ain't even get no chicken and waffles.
Them chicken and waffles was hitting.
Chicken and waffles.
Yeah, because we had that brunch. No. I'm sorry. That's the,
yeah, that's all he thinking about, the food. Hey, she got Madam Money got a fire panel of folks that's talking. Ryan Wilson, James Bradley, Keena Caesar, Corey Moore is in the building. I don't want to do it because I'm gonna miss somebody. I'm gonna mess it up, so I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that, but I do.
Go to sidegigcon.com, click on speakers, see all the amazing speakers. We do have Ryan Wilson from the Gathering Spot. Shout out. We also have James Bailey, who is the CEO of the Rice Building. Who's going to be doing the morning motivation. So we are excited. And of course, you, Michael, are going to be the MC at the Mastermind in Atlanta. So shout out to you and
Yes.
Hollywood. I call her Miss Hollywood, Shanice Lewis. She is going to be the MC for the virtual tomorrow.
Nice. And shout out to Sabrina Lowry, who is always in the building. Super duper excited. She's amazing. If it's not with Matter Money, her and Joy partnering up. I can't get it out. But y'all know what I'm talking about. So shout out to the fam. What you had to say, Brian?
Can Sabrina do my intro? Sabrina does the best intros. She be making you feel like you the best thing in the world, boy. Sabrina she'll give you an intro like, all right, I'll just pay her to travel with me.
Hey, Matter Money, tell people how they can register, sister.
You can register now because prices are going up at the end of the day at midnight, but you can register at sidegigcon.com. You can do both days virtual, or you can join us Friday in Atlanta. We are complying with COVID procedures. It holds about 100 people, but we're only allowing 50 people in the building so that we can protect our attendees. And if you feel like, I can't really attend all day because I have to, go to my main gig, we are having a networking reception in the Rice Building in the Chase Lounge from 6 to 8. So get some free food, some wine, and some tequila cocktails for a few hours and connect with the speakers and attendees at least at the networking reception. And if you feel like, I can do something on Saturday, we have a disruptor brunch at Copeland, so you can also join us for the brunch as well.
Well,
so
that's what we're talking
have
about.
Something going over.
Well, you get your rest. We will holler at you.
All right, thank y'all so much. Love you. See y'all Thursday and Friday.
Yay. Matter Money in the building. Who was talking about damn 1-9 pro? Who?
The news been putting it back out there now, man.
Y'all tripping, man.
The news dictates everything.
The news was scared the hell out of some folks,
staying
won't it?
inside because I don't want that monkeypox. I ain't trying to get the monkeypox. They said the monkeypox is rising in Georgia, so you got to stay home.
But they just Anyway, I ain't even gonna talk about that. We talk about Side Gig Con before we get up out of here. Hey man, you got anything you want to remind folks of tonight?
Hey, just man, look, we've been going hard. If I can do it, I know I'm young, but I still need y'all to pick it up. This is my fourth speaking situation in the last 3 days. So I've been going, and then I got 3 more this week. If I can put in that kind of work, man, at this late in the stage of the game, you can put it in if you're trying to get on. So come out tonight. Come out tonight and network. Have the mixer at the RB Solution Center. It's a real estate mixer. We want real estate people. You don't have to be real estate, but we want to really see what deals you have out of, see how we can help you. So go to the rbsolutioncenter.com to register, to get on the list. And please follow us at the RB Solution Center on Instagram. The RB Solution Center on Instagram. And go to Side Gig Con and register, even for the virtual, man. Myself and Michael's going to be there. I'll be on a panel. And then also, like I said, I just want to at least give one more shout out because we do have 4 tickets left, people, for Flipology Extreme. If you want to learn how to buy, flip, and sell houses, that's also this weekend, this Saturday.
Nice.
All day with Ramon.
Where y'all doing that at? Y'all doing that at RB?
Go to Flipology.
Okay.
Yeah, go to flipologyextreme.com and also register for that. Make the sacrifice. Come on, man.
Is that where we get on the bus and put our damn hard hats on?
Yeah. You get
damn, I told Ramon I want to wear one of them hard hats, man.
Get on the bus as well. Yeah.
That damn hard hat always be flopping around though, don't it?
You gotta bring your own.
You gotta put your little band in there. Hey, shout out to my man Brian Jobert.
Yes.
Hey, I gotta say shout out to one of the men who was wrongfully convicted of killing Malcolm X. Yeah, he was exonerated in November of 2021. Yes, he was. And I tell you what, he is now suing the city of New York. And he's suing them for $40 million. So good luck on that. If you're suing for 40 and you get 4,
he gonna get
his money, ain't he?
He's gonna get about 15.
He'll get about
20,
15, yeah. So shout out to him. So anyway. Hey, it's time for us to go.
Yeah.
We got stuff to do. We're busy folks. We got to get to our side gig now.
I got to go to Restaurant Depot. I just signed up. I'm excited that I'm
Sign up. What you about to buy? Just some food? You talking about for the food?
It's stuff that I can't get at Costco's that I have to go there. But now I'll probably end up grabbing some food because I don't know, they might be out of turkey ribs.
Well, I know Restaurant Depot. Where is that at?
right down Chattahoochee in that area.
Oh yeah.
You know, back in that area,
I
so-
know exactly what you're talking about. Yep.
Yes, and to get some to-go plates, and so they get these folks in and out.
Hey man, don't get them.
and find
Don't
some
get them.
turkey ribs.
Don't get them goddamn white ones. Them thin ass white ones. Don't do that,
They
bro.
don't have thin white one. That's at the dollar store.
Yeah, but I say don't get them, man.
Yeah.
Get them ones with the compartments on it, where we can separate everything. Where my green juice ain't
Oh, you
falling
don't
to
like-
my
you don't like that
cornbread.
touching, you
Yeah,
know?
don't be touching. They have
Yeah.
stuff touching.
You want the you want that green juice to go into
The macaroni
cornbread,
now. Maybe the macaroni a little bit to go in
to
there.
get that cornbread soggy.
Hey, speaking of Costco, I don't know if you heard my story last week, but you can rest assured that you can still be able to save your money on that hot dog and drink combo, because they said they are not raising the price. They're gonna keep it at $1.50 for you. Okay.
Them folk been there eating at Costco, boy. But you could get a whole pizza to feed about 5 people at Costco for like $4.99. Yeah, Costco's be on it.
Hey, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, hey, remember, you can listen to Power 108.9 24/7. All you got to do is check out the website, power1089.com, or simply say, Alexa, play Power 108.9. You know what? My son does it a whole lot better than I do, so I'm going to just let him do that. I'll see y'all tomorrow.
Yo, what's going on, y'all? This is Malik McFadden, and did you know that you can listen to Power 108.9 24/7? Just visit the website,